Welcome everybody to some more Apex Legends. Yeah, I'm wearing contact lenses today. It's been a while since I made a video without my glasses on. And honestly, I really don't like glasses. I don't like wearing glasses, okay? I need them to see. Here's the motherfucking T. I'm actually so sorry for that. Whenever I talk about my glasses, that's the video I think of. I kind of have PTSD because of it. I absolutely fucking hate that video so much. I mean, just people like that, okay? If you're that type of person, just don't even talk to me. Like, we can't be friends. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just mean, but really I'm not. But anyway, yeah, I got like 30 pairs in the mail recently, and yeah, I can go another month without having to wear glasses. Unfortunately, I only get 10 pairs a month, but I am looking to up my subscription so that I get 30 pairs a month. It is a little bit more expensive. However, it's worth it because I get to fucking see. Although I've been thinking about it recently, I should probably get laser eye surgery. My eyesight is pretty bad. However, the problem is I can't do that at the moment because my eyes are still developing. I'm only 18 years old. And generally speaking, eyes finish developing at about 22, 23 years old, so I might just want to wait a few more years for that. I accidentally picked Gibraltar. What the fuck? Ah, I know why. It's because somebody picked Lifeline, the cunt. Oh! Oh, what are you doing? How is that guy going to let me embarrass him like that? I'm using Gibraltar. You should have easily beaten me. Anyway, in today's video, I want to talk about something that is pretty fucking amazing, and it just makes me appreciate the fact that I am alive at this point in time. Recently, in fact, yesterday, we got our first ever photo of a real black hole, and oh my god, maybe you guys don't know this about me, but I love astronomy. I am so into, like, space and stars and planets. I love that shit. I fucking live for it. And specifically with space, my favorite thing about space is black holes. I just find them so fascinating. The fact that we can never ever know what black holes actually do, what is inside a black hole. I mean, oh my god, I find them so interesting. Just interest in the unknown. I'm that type of person. I'm really interested in things that I am not familiar with. I like learning. But the fascinating thing about black holes is that most likely we will never ever be able to know what is inside a black hole. We will never know the proper properties of a black hole, which I just find so fascinating. And honestly, I hope we find an answer one day to what these things are and what they do and where they end up. But honestly, that's probably impossible because to actually escape a black hole, you have to be traveling faster than the speed of light, which according to Einstein is impossible. Anything with mass cannot travel faster than the speed of light. That's why the only thing that can travel at the speed of light is light itself. But anyway, I'm gonna spare you guys the boring details. We got our first ever photo of a black hole, and you guys are probably thinking, I've seen a black hole before, I don't know what you're talking about. No, we have not. Every single photo that you've seen of a black hole throughout your entire life has been an illustration. It has been an artist's perception of what a black hole looks like. Now, granted, a lot of the illustrations out there aren't actually that far off of what a black hole actually looks like. If you guys are wondering what a black hole looks like, the image that was captured yesterday, April 10th, 2019, I'm gonna run it up across the screen. This is it right here. This is a real black hole that was captured by NASA recently. I honestly just feel so lucky to be alive at the point in time that I'm in right now, because being able to see a real black hole for the first time in history is just incredible. It is my favorite thing about space, and being able to see that is just phenomenal. I'm just so happy, and you guys are probably looking at this like it's not a big deal. Maybe you just don't understand, and if you don't think it's a big deal, well then, I'm sorry, you just don't understand. For anybody wondering why I find black holes so fascinating, as I stated earlier in the video, it's because we can never know what a black hole is actually supposed to be. We can never go inside and then come back out and tell people what was inside, because to do so, you would have to be traveling faster than the speed of light. And the problem is, even if we were traveling at the speed of light or faster than it, we still wouldn't be able to escape, because the weird thing about black holes is that no matter what you do, no matter what speed you're going at, black holes have the ability to bend space and time in such a way that the only direction you can actually go with a black hole is towards the singularity. For anybody wondering what the singularity is the very center of a black hole. It's the part that basically nobody knows what it consists system. The reason they call it a singularity is because basically scientists can't agree on what it is. The singularity is basically a way of saying, we don't know what the fuck this thing is. Because it seems that towards the singularity of a black hole, our laws of physics and general relativity and just everything we know about the universe just seem to just break. They go kaput. They don't fucking exist anymore. Time doesn't exist anymore. The universe doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't really make sense. And so that's why we call it the singularity, because it's our way of saying that we just don't know what the fuck it is. Also, if you guys are looking at the image of the black hole and you don't exactly know what you're seeing, because I understand that not everybody's going to be interested in the same things that I am, at the very center in that ring of fire is the actual black hole, or the shadow of the black hole. The reason they call it a shadow is because light can't escape. It's the reason why black holes are black, and so in the absence of light, you get a shadow. Yo, I actually can't believe it. We won, and I accidentally fucking picked Gibraltar. Gibraltar is OP, guys, okay? I think it's the new wave. Damn, look at that chunky boy. I got the most kills with Gibraltar. Like, what am I doing? But anyway, in the image, what is around the center of the black hole is light, and it is actually orbiting the black hole, because black holes, at the very, very edge of it, light can actually get trapped in orbit, which is just crazy, and so the light is just going around and around and around, and it actually can't go anywhere. It can't escape the black hole's gravity, and it can't exactly go inside because it is orbiting. Theoretically, if you were at the very edge of a black hole and you avoided touching the event horizon being the point of no return, the second you just touch the tips of your fingers in the event horizon, you're in, you're never getting out. But if you could be at the edge of it without getting sucked in, without moving away, if you looked to the side of you parallel to the black hole, you would actually be able to see the back of your own head, because light is traveling around the black hole back towards your face, which is just, oh my god, that is just a mindfuck. When it comes to actually being inside the black hole, you would die, because the closer you get to the singularity, you would start going through a process called spaghettification. Spaghettification is basically where the gravity at your feet is stronger than the gravity at your head, and so in turn you get spaghettified. As close as you get to the singularity, you will eventually get stretched out into your elementary particles, and you would die. What happens to those particles? We don't really know. There are a lot of theories as to what happens at the center of a black hole. Maybe black holes are just portals to different universes, which I personally believe in this theory. I don't feel like you could actually go into a black hole and return into another universe, but you could definitely say that you get stretched out into your elementary particles, and then those particles actually escape outside of a white hole, which is also theorized to exist, and then as a result, you actually travel through different dimensions, different universes, which I don't even want to think about that. Imagine falling into a black hole and then ending up in a whole different universe, knowing that you will never escape. No matter what you do, you will never be able to go back home. I mean, you should already be acquainted with that idea, to be honest, because once you fall into a black hole, you're done. You're not going to be able to ever go home and see your loved ones, so you might as well just accept your defeat. Also, this black hole that we took a photo of isn't even the closest black hole to us. The closest black hole to us is a supermassive black hole that is at the center of our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, but the black hole that we actually took a photo of is many, many, many light years away. And if you don't know what a light year is, it is the amount of distance that light will travel in a year. So light, the fastest thing in the universe, the amount of distance that light covers in 1 year is the distance of a light year. That is just insane. That is such a crazy amount of distance. Anyway, enough rambling about black holes and telling you guys what I know about them. I am just so happy to be born in a time where I get to experience the first ever image taken of a black hole. It's truly amazing. If you can't relate with me on this topic, I understand. You know, not everybody's into the same things, but to me, this is a fantastic moment in history, and it is definitely one of the craziest moments, one of the most fascinating moments in astronomical history. But without further ado, I'm gonna wrap this video up. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smack the like button. If you want to stay up to date with my content, please be sure to subscribe. I'll have my last video in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.